Welcome back, traders. How you all doing this weekend? I'm Varun. This is Harsh. He's just gonna sit around. He's just gonna just sit in the sidelines. Something which you all should do probably in the markets when your system is not working out, right? Just sitting in the sidelines. But as of now, the market is looking completely fine, and the bullish momentum is on, guys. So we're gonna be jumping straight off to the open interest data, right? So you can see, guys, as soon as Bitcoin left that range and literally hit the upside target that I posted on Discord itself, everything happened in literally 9 hours, guys, and the open interest simply rose to the upside, breaking out of this range as well, guys. You can see right here the yellow line is indicative of the fact that this up move on Bitcoin meant that the price action is most likely going to be sustained onto these levels, guys, and it simply means that Bitcoin holding above $45,000 flat is going to be a general good news for most of the altcoins in the market as well, because, guys, this open interest data is kind of confirming. Now this one is giving us a little backing to the fact that this bullish momentum is for real in the market, right? So with that said, guys, we're going to be simply jump into the charts and we're going to be taking a look at some relevant technical information. So where did the price bounce from, guys? This is the middle Bollinger Band itself, which is your 21 simple moving average, right? So most of your risk management in the bigger picture in the weekly time frame as well. Look, guys, if you are trading the weekly time frame, you know the deal, guys. The targets for weekly resolution to the upside is going to be somewhere at 80,000, or maybe if we can extend it all the way towards 120 as well, that could be a possibility down the line as well, guys. So if you are trading the weekly time frames, you should base your decisions in the weekly time frame itself, not that you're just basing your analysis right here on the weekly and you simply jump on the 12-hour time frame and then you see that the price action is something completely different, right? So this is something which I think you should have a clear bifurcation in your head, that if you are basing your analysis on the weekly time frame, you should most likely trade according to the weekly time frame itself, right? And, guys, the signal and the price action is pretty clear coming from these levels, that this is a range. This is a well-defined range for Bitcoin itself, which essentially is between 40,000 and 50,000. So don't mind Bitcoin if we keep on going sideways onto these levels, guys, because I feel that this resolution that could potentially come above the upper Bollinger Band could be a long-term continuation move all the way towards 80,000, 120, maybe 200,000 as well, and your $238,000, guys. The distance, the earth to moon distance, right? The moon price targets for Bitcoin as well, guys. That could potentially come down the line. But, guys, look, everything has to happen step by step, and as I speak about these numbers, let's say I'm completely, look, guys, I don't have a bullish bias. Like, I'm not completely drenched in my bullish thoughts and wet dreams about Bitcoin going to $1 million or something. No, guys, it's just all step by step. You have to take things step by step. You have to take things level by level, and the exuberance and the greed and the excitement is something that you have to control as a trader. Don't let these things get the best of you, guys, because if your emotions are getting the best of you, most likely your performance in the market is not going to be that nice, right? So let's just simply talk about the upside targets, guys. You can see right here the $80,000 levels is at 1618. 2618 is standing in at, well, $120,000 Bitcoin, but that's going to happen at least after 0.618, guys. Now, essentially, the last retest of the 618 out of this entire bearish wave was a rejection. It was a rejection in the first and the foremost pass, guys, and this one was a pretty strong looking rejection which took the price action down into some key levels, and this was a 25% correction, guys. Now, this wasn't really a crash. Anything which is beyond 50% in crypto assets is considered a crash. Whereas if you talk about 20% drawdown coming in stock markets, you would see all of those people from Wall Street simply going bonkers and just simply, I don't know, guys, capitulating the fuck out of their holdings. This is what happens in traditional markets as a whole, but not in crypto assets, guys. It's a weird market, right? We as market participants, we have 25 to 50% drawdown capacities, guys, which is why the landscape is different and everything else, and the price action dynamics are different as well. And to be honest with you, I'm totally glad, guys. I'm completely glad about the fact that, yes, I'm a full-time crypto trader. I'm not a full-time stock market trader or equity manager, something like that, but I'm a full-time crypto trader, guys. So many things happening in one single 24-hour cycle that you can't just simply put a cap into all the fuckery that you can see around yourself, guys. It's a river flowing, guys. It's a constant river flowing, and the best you can do is simply take a dip at times and maybe come out profitable, right? So a lot of rambling and pep talks in these videos, guys, but simply enough, let's just conclude the weekly analysis on Bitcoin right here. This one starts closing above $51,000 on a weekly basis. we keep on rolling to the upside, guys. Most likely the retest of the all-time highs right here at $60,000 is, well, most likely it's going to be swift, guys. This price action, if you finally go above this level, if we resolve this diagonal looking grind line right here, guys, let me just take away the Fibonacci levels, and I'm going to be talking about the, let's just say, the bullish band context. Let me just get rid of this one. I don't think it wants to go away. Well, I'm going to send it away anyways, right? So guys, this is the grind, which is going to be the grind that you have to be really thoughtful about, I guess. Until you're below this one, you could spend some time right here. Bitcoin could simply go sideways below 50,000 and above 40,000. So yes, this is a 20% range for sure, guys. And this is not going to be resolved on the weekly until your trend is established above 52,000 on the safer end, right? So do that. Yes, you're going to be targeting 80,000 and beyond, guys. Now that is what is going to be coming up on the weekly time frame itself. As you can see, the weekly middle Bollinger Band is working as a good looking support, guys. Two reactions coming from this level, simply getting bought back to the upside. You don't have a lot of time to buy Bitcoin right here, which means that the overall landscape, the overall macro is, yes, it is towards the bullish end, guys. It is towards the bullish end. Now everything will get confirmed on a macro scale after $58,000 Bitcoin on a weekly closing basis, guys. Yes, this is the point where potentially you can start opening your champagnes and, I don't know, maybe just start partying or something like that. It's going to be beyond this level, guys. Not here, not here. Right here, it's going to be above $58,000 flat. All right, so with that said, we're going to jump in on the daily and let's see what's happening there as well, guys. So the upper side of the Bollinger Band, okay, we are kind of at a rejection range highs, guys. We are at the $48,000 as well. So yep, on the daily time frame, until you're below this one, we could consolidate, guys. We could have a little consolidation to sideways motion coming in tomorrow itself. But to be honest with you guys, just looking at the weekly price action right here, this means, all right, this is bullish, guys. So essentially, what would you expect? You would expect immediate continuation move to the upside after this candle closure, guys. And what are we doing right here? These previous two weekly candle closures happened around $47,200 levels, right? Which is why if this weekly candle is able to close above this zone right here, it could potentially mean that we could be looking at an immediate continuation move all the way towards 53,000 and maybe beyond as well, guys. And that would be pretty much clear in the daily time frame, right? Because leaving these ranges right here at $48,000 would mean that I don't think anything is going to stop Bitcoin from taking out 53 and maybe taking out 58 and 60 as well down the line, guys. Because so far so good. Essentially, this momentum has started rolling to the upside, and so far the price action is looking completely fine. So what we can expect? We can expect a little bullish momentum follow through in the next week as soon as the open itself. But for that, Bitcoin has to close this weekly candle above $47,000 flat. With that said, let's take a look at Cardano's. Cardano's right here. Cardano on the weekly. Now, guys, this one is also bouncing from the middle Bollinger Band or the 21 exponential itself. Middle Bollinger Band and exponential 21 are kind of like the same thing, guys, which is why multiple confluences right here. Essentially, $2 levels holding up for Cardano one more time on the weekly time frame itself, which means that yes, you have crazy buying activity going on at these levels. Whenever Cardano is coming on to $2, this one is getting scooped up, guys. This one's getting scooped out of the market again and again, and people are picking this one up, sending the asset into short-term supply shocks, and at least it's going to the upside, guys. Which is why every single reaction coming from $2 on ADA has been a buying opportunity, guys. And you can extend this buying opportunity literally from the second week of August, right? We are currently trading on the first week of October, guys, and it's been almost, let's just say, guys, 2.5 months. $2 levels on ADA is getting picked up again and again. Now this is kind of proving out to be nice as of now. So until you're above this price point, you can be confident about upside potential upside resolution coming from this grind another time, guys. Look, why do I say this, guys? Because if you can jump back onto the history and you can take a look at Cardano exclusive analysis videos, but this is a pattern which I just keep on talking about, guys, and this is something which, let's be honest, guys, I prefer playing this kind of market structure price action, right? To the upside or the downside, a squeeze and a grind resolution to the upside, guys. Now, I can just simply keep on going and I can keep on making these grind lines again and again. But you can see, guys, with every single grind resolution, which is happening as a bullish posture in general, guys. Now, by that I mean the exponential 21 on the daily, right? The price action being above the exponential 21 on the daily. You can see that the price action, as soon as the grind resolves, goes for about a 40% jump to the upside again and again. Guys, I was sick and tired of seeing this exact same price action, right? Literally 5-6 times you had this same trade going on for Cardano itself. I do believe that we're doing something like this back again, guys. Most likely, if something has already happened in the history, is most likely it's going to happen once again, which is why, yes, potentially all the price action retest coming back at $2.12 on ADA is going to be a buying opportunity, guys. Although I would be a little more confident once we establish a good looking trend above the 21 exponential on the daily. Until that happens, most likely could be looking at a little consolidation out of this range, and then we can talk about a further push to the upside for a retest of 3.2. That could be extended all the way towards $3.6 on ADA as well, guys. Because look, we are traders right here. If we are able to identify these kind of price action structures, we have to capitalize on it, guys. Simply enough, we have to capitalize on it, and we have to understand that even if we are looking at these squeeze and grind resolutions happening again and again in the market, that doesn't mean that your risk management should be completely away as you're going in for these trades, guys. Your risk management should be right there when you are trying to pinpoint, let's just say, any reversal moves or something like that as well. So with risk management and with some clear cut indication right here on ADA, it is telling us that until you're holding $1.12, it's simply going to roll to the upside and retest the range highs or the all-time highs as well, sitting in at $3, guys. This is not a financial advice. This can't be a financial advice. If you want any financial advice, leave a DM in Discord, or not Discord, leave a DM on Twitter itself. Maybe I can help you out with that. Okay, with that said, we're gonna be alright, guys. Now let's jump on to the 4-hour time frame and let's see if this one is going to be resolving or not. So to be honest with you, if I were to be trading this one, I would be really confident above $2.4, guys. Now something like this was happening on Solana as well, but I had started scaling into Solana within this range right here, and right now we alright, guys, target hit for Solana as well. Another trade, we're just simply nailing these trades on Discord again and again. Holy crap, again and again we're simply nailing 20, 30, 40% trades to the upside. I hope all of you who are on the Discord server are making good use of these opportunities, guys. Just understand your risk management, and you can simply take all of those setups from Discord and just play the game like that. Obviously it's not going to be financial advice, so guys, there's no one to blame in this business, right? We're dealing with money right here. So if you are going to be making money, it's going to be yours. If you're going to be losing that money, it is going to be completely your responsibility. So we are here as market participants who are responsible as well, right? You got to keep, look, guys, you have to keep these things up your mind, and you have to, let's just say, morally rectify yourself if you have to talk about the bigger picture in terms of trading as your career, guys. It is something serious. Every engineer takes 4 years to graduate, and every, let's say, any finance guys, they would take essentially 3 years or 4 years. Similar thing, guys. Similar things are applicable for trading as well, right? If you're trying to be a trader, if you're thinking that this is going to be your career choice for maybe, I don't know, a decade or something like that, investing your time is the biggest thing that you can do, guys. It's the biggest gift that you can give yourself. Invest your time in understanding the price action, guys. The price action, let me just tell this to you. If you understand the price action, is going to be, let's say, guys, in terms of the precedence, any indicator is going to fail in front of the price action. So understand the price action, guys. Look, none of your moving, let me just give you guys a little example right here. None of the moving average is going to help you with a lot of things, but we as traders, since we have identified squeeze and grind trades on Cardano, we know that this squeeze is resolving to the upside, guys. Look, this one on the bearish scale, on the inverted chart, we know that the squeeze is going to be resolving to the upside, so we go for that trade, right? Similarly right here, guys, we see another squeeze formulating right here, we see a grind breakout right here, and then we go for the trade, guys. Right here once again. This keeps on rolling. This keeps on going for Cardano, guys. We're looking at something like this happening once again, which is why I'm going to be simply talking about the risk management below this price point. Again, guys, you can extend this range all the way towards $2.12 as well, but I would be vigilant once we start breaking below this grind line, guys. Most likely, if we do that, this potential reversal to the upside is going to fail, and it would take the price action to the range lows at first, and then we can think about further continuation move all the way towards the previous all-time highs and beyond on ADA itself, right? Okay, with that said, I hope that this analysis was quite insightful to you guys, and we're going to be taking a look at guys, I think Ethereum is completely fine. Let me just simply wind this up in 2 minutes right here. This is something which we are expecting. It's as clear as it can get, guys. What is this? This is called a cup and handle. Right, you're formulating a good looking cup right here, and this is a good looking handle under formulation, which is looking nice. To be honest with you, this is bouncing from 618, guys. This is textbook cup and handle going on in front of our eyes, guys. Okay, let me just talk about the bullish retracement price action on Fibonacci levels. You can see, guys, Ethereum quite literally bounced from the 618 zone, and this is what you would like to see in a cup and handle reversal, guys. So most of the risk management on the macro scale on Ethereum is going to be below your 618. Now Ethereum closing any 3-day candle below, let's just say $2,700, would mean that this cup and handle is going to be a failure. It's going to be a completely failure, and then we could be talking about range lows once again. But until you are right here, until you're holding $2,700 to the upside, most likely Ethereum does something like this, guys. This is what at least I am speculating on the price action, because the market landscape is fine as of now, and until Bitcoin is looking bullish, and until Bitcoin is holding $47,000, $48,000 levels, most likely Ethereum simply sneaks and slides onto these levels and maybe breaks the resistance. And after that, guys, look, if look, let me be very honest with you guys, the cup and handle breakout would not have any particular price target. It would mean that the overall trend is under bullish continuation movement, guys, and the overall price targets is something which you have to find out for yourself, right? The most common target is going to be 618, guys. Essentially a point where most of the people are simply going to be sitting to unload their bags, or at least take some profits in the market, guys. And if the price action is able to sustain levels above this level, yes, you go all the way towards 2618, which is at, look, guys, I'm not going to talk about these numbers. You can figure it out on your own. And if, look, this is something which we have to keep in our heads. If Ethereum is resolving above 4,000 on 3-day trending basis, we could be looking at this and this coming into fruition for Ethereum itself, right? All right, with that said, let's jump on to the last candidate right here, guys. This one is right at the upper Bollinger Band, and the rejection on the weekly is coming. Look, guys, we got confluence of rejection coming right here. So is it any bearish knees right here? No, guys, not exactly. But this level, $170 levels, $175 levels, you know the deal, guys. This one has been a point of resistance for, let's say, for most of the time frames combined, right? And you can see right here, the weekly time frame also tells us that there is a bit of selling going on from these levels, because your all-time high candle closures happened at $175, guys. And fortunately enough, we got a confluence going on right here, because the upper Bollinger Band, guys, check this one out. This line right here is your upper Bollinger Band. The weekly time frame is this one is also coming up right at the weekly candle closure, the previous all-time high weekly candle closure. So what can we expect right here? Look, guys, generally, if I just talk about the price action regardless of any indicator right here, I would look at this as a good looking bullish continuation movement, guys. This is a good looking price action, but the only thing which is going to give me a lot of confidence in the market for Solana itself is going to be a weekly candle closure above 176, 177, or maybe 180 as well. Holy shit, that would be nice if Solana closes above $180. I think in the next 12 hours or something like that, it could be possible, guys. It could happen, right? If Solana does that, it could mean that we could be looking at a immediate continuation leg all the way towards maybe $250 or $260 coming down the line, maybe right at the next week itself, guys. Because let me be frank and honest, guys, I've seen these kind of RSI signatures which are simple oscillator resets which happen at the all-time high. And if the overall market, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything's completely fine, most likely these assets, they also pick up and they keep on continuing to the upside, guys. But the only thing which you have to keep in your mind is that this has been a distribution range, guys. This has been a range where the price action has been distributing again and again. Although the 12-hour time frame is telling us that we are in a 12-hour trending motion. Wow, man, this is nice. This is good looking price action. So price action candle closures above the upper Bollinger Band on 12-hour time frame means that the asset is on a rip. Means that the asset is on a trending behavior, is on a strong trending behavior on the 12-hour, guys. So watch for this 12-hour candle to, let's just say, close above 168. Look, guys, if this 12-hour candle closes below 168, that would mean that maybe Solana would come down here, just hang around for a bit, or maybe just test $150 back again. If we start closing below, let's say, $168 on a 12-hour closing basis, that would mean a little consolidation right here, and then we can attempt another move to the upside. But guys, you know the deal. The upside resolution could be, look, the targets for the upside resolution from the squeeze is sitting in at the previous all-time high, which is going to be your $205 ranges as a whole. All right, guys, so I hope you found out values in this video. I hope all of that, essentially all of this TA made sense to you, right? And if it did not, make any sense to you? If you completely disagree with this technical outlook that I presented for you guys right here, you can hit that dislike button as well. It's completely fine. You can simply go ahead with the dislike button as well, and let me know down in the comments about your opinions about the market as well, and what do you feel and how are you feeling. Look guys, just stay away from euphoria, stay away from FOMO. Whenever we are getting into a trending motion, this is the only feeling that you should stay away from, and you're going to do good, guys. Look, if you understand the FOMO mechanics, if you understand how to control your FOMO and your greed as a whole, you are going to be performing better than the 95% of the market participants, guys. It is what it is. With that said, I'm going to be winding up this video right here, right now, and I will catch all of you a day after tomorrow, I guess. Bye for now, folks.